Top 7 road cars with race engines. The automotive world has long been fascinated by the concept of bringing race-bred technology to the streets. While many manufacturers claim their road cars have racing DNA, only a select few have actually transplanted genuine competition engines into production vehicles. These extraordinary machines represent the ultimate expression of performance engineering, where the boundaries between racetrack and public road blur into automotive legend. 1. McLaren F1 1992-1998. The McLaren F1 remains the gold standard for race engine road cars. At its heart lies the BMW S70/2 V12 engine, a naturally aspirated 6.1-liter masterpiece that was essentially the same unit used in McLaren's Formula One cars of the early 1990s. This extraordinary powerplant produces 627 horsepower and 479 lb-ft of torque, enabling the F1 to achieve a top speed of 240 mph, a record that stood for over a decade. What makes the F1's engine truly special is its Formula One heritage. BMW developed this V12 specifically for McLaren's racing program, incorporating technologies like individual throttle bodies, a carbon fiber airbox, and an incredibly high 11:1 compression ratio. The engine's responsiveness is legendary, revving from idle to its 7,500 RPM redline with an immediacy that modern turbocharged engines simply cannot match. The distinctive sound, a spine-tingling wail that crescendos as the revs climb, is pure motorsport music translated to the street. 2. Porsche 911 GT1 Streben version 1998 to homologate their Le Mans winning GT1 race car. Porsche was required to build 25 road legal versions. The result was one of the most extreme road cars ever created, powered by a twin turbocharged 3.2-liter flat 6 that produced 536 horsepower, the exact same engine configuration that dominated endurance racing in the late 1990s. This wasn't simply a detuned race engine, it was the genuine archetype. The powerplant featured the 7-in-1 cool design, twin KKK turbochargers, and sophisticated engine management system used in competition. The engine's mid-mounted position behind the driver created a weight distribution and handling characteristic that was virtually identical to the race car. With a top speed of 194 mph, an acceleration that could embarrass contemporary supercars, the GT1 Streben version proved that race engines could indeed be tamed for road use, though tamed is perhaps too strong a word for such a ferocious machine. 3. Ferrari F50 1995-1997. Ferrari's approach to celebrating their Formula One heritage resulted in the F50, a road car powered by a derivative of the V12 engine that propelled Alain Prost and Nigel Mansell to championship glory. The naturally aspirated 4.7-liter V12 produced 513 horsepower and was mounted as a stressed member of the chassis, just like in Formula One. This engine represented a direct evolution of Ferrari's 1990 Formula One powerplant, maintaining the same 65-degree V-angle and incorporating race-proven technologies like titanium connecting rods, a carbon fiber airbox, and variable length intake manifolds. The F50's engine bay was deliberately exposed, allowing owners to witness the mechanical symphony of this Formula One derived masterpiece. The sound it produced, a penetrating scream that built to an 8,500 RPM crescendo, was pure Formula One, making every journey an acoustic celebration of motorsport engineering. 4. Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR 1998-1999. Mercedes-Benz created the CLK GTR to satisfy homologation requirements for their dominant GT1 racing program. The road version retained the race car's naturally aspirated 6.9-liter V12 engine, producing 6 612 horsepower in a package that was barely civilized for street use. This engine was a direct descendant of Mercedes' successful sports car racing program, featuring the same basic architecture that had proven itself at Le Mans and in the FIA GT Championship. The powerplant incorporated proven technologies like a dry, sump lubrication system, individual throttle bodies, and an advanced engine management system that could adapt to both race fuel and premium pump gasoline. With only 25 road cars produced, the CK GTR represented one of the most exclusive translations of race technology to the street, offering performance that was genuinely scary on public roads. 5. Porsche Carrera GT 2004-2007. The Carrera GT V10 engine has a fascinating racing pedigree, originally developed for Porsche's aborted Le Mans prototype program, and later considered for Formula One use. When those projects were cancelled, Porsche decided to create a road car around this extraordinary powerplant, resulting in one of the most thrilling, naturally aspirated engines ever fitted to a production car. The 5.7-liter V10 produces 605 horsepower and features genuine race technology, including a drive, sump lubrication system, individual throttle bodies, and a red line of 400 RPM. The engine's character is purely racing. The ride. It requires commitment to extract its full potential, with peak torque arriving at 750 RPM and power delivery that becomes increasingly savage as the ramps climb. The Carrera GT engine bay showcases this mechanical masterpiece, with carbon fiber engine covers revealing glimpses of the race-bred V10 beneath. 6. Pagani Zonda 1999-2017. Every Pagani Zonda variant has been powered by engines developed directly from Mercedes, Benz's Motorsport division AMG. These naturally aspirated V12 engines, ranging from 6.0 to 7.3 liters across different variants, incorporate proven technologies and engineering solutions developed for Mercedes' various racing programs. The Zonda's engines feature dry, sump lubrication systems, titanium connecting rods, and sophisticated variable valve timing, all technologies honed in competition. The most extreme variants, like the Zonda R and Sync, produce over 750 horsepower from engines that share significant DNA with Mercedes DTM and sports car racing powerplants. What makes these engines special isn't just their power output, but their character. They deliver performance in a linear, predictable manner that reflects their racing heritage while remaining surprisingly tractable for road use. 7. Aston Martin Vulcan 2015-2016. The Vulcan represents Aston Martin's most extreme interpretation of a track-focused road car, powered by a naturally aspirated 7.0-liter V12 that produces 820 horsepower. While technically a track-only car when new, many examples have since been converted for road use, making it eligible for this exclusive list. This engine incorporates technologies and engineering solutions developed from Aston Martin's racing programs, including their successful GT racing efforts. The powerplant features race specification components like a dry, sump lubrication system, individual throttle bodies, and advanced engine management that can adapt to various fuel types. The Vulcan's engine produces a soundtrack that rivals Formula One cars of the V12 era, with a penetrating wail that builds to an incredible crescendo as it approaches its 7.000 RPM red line. The engineering challenge creating road cars with genuine race engines presents enormous engineering challenges. Race engines are designed for maximum performance over relatively short periods, with frequent rebuilds expected. Adapting them for road use requires sophisticated compromises, maintaining their performance character while ensuring reliability, emissions compliance, and some degree of everyday usability. These manufacturers succeeded by carefully selecting which race technologies to retain and which to modify. Common adaptations include revised engine management systems that can run on pump fuel, modified cooling systems for traffic conditions, and exhaust systems that meet noise regulations while preserving that distinctive race-bred sound. Conclusion: these 7 machines represent the pinnacle of automotive engineering. Genuine race engines tamed just enough for road use while retaining their fundamental competition character. They offer an unfiltered connection to motorsport heritage that modern turbocharged, hybrid, and electric supercars simply cannot replicate. For enthusiasts who understand that true performance goes beyond mere numbers, these St. Road cars remain the ultimate expression of automotive passion, bridging the gap between racetrack legend and street legal reality. In an era where environmental regulations and technological advancement push manufacturers toward more efficient but less characterful powertrains, these machines serve as reminders of a time when racing technology could be directly translated to road, creating automotive icons that will never be repeated.